Hello friends, welcome to Deep Learning using PyTorch series. In this session I will be covering some basic stuff related to tensors. So specifically I will be discussing about how to convert PyTorch tensors to Numpy arrays and how to move the tensors to GPU from CPU. So for this I will be using Google Colab notebook to show these steps. Okay, so I have created one notebook that is PyTorch Tensor Basics. Okay, I will check that whether I have connected to GPU or not first of all. Okay, it is connected, fine. Okay, so let's start. So in the first step I just imported the torch library and I'm printing the torch version. Okay, let's execute this particular cell. I'm just simply use two statements, import torch and printing the torch version. So just click this, just executing this step. Okay, so 1.7.0 is the version of torch. Okay, now in the second step I will be creating just simple PyTorch tensor 3x2. So okay, using this simple statement, points is the torch tensor, and I'm just printing the tensor and the data type also. So by default this will be float 32. So let's see the data type. Okay, so float 32 is the data type of the tensor which is created. Is a 3x2 tensor. Okay, this tensor actually is on CPU. Now we want to see how to first of all convert this particular tensor, which is a PyTorch tensor, to a Numpy array. This is the first step. So simply I am using the Numpy, this method. So this is the points is the array which is created in the last step. This is the tensor, and this is a new Numpy array which we will be creating by using the .numpy, this method. Okay, I'm just also printing the array and the data type which is created. Okay, so this is the array, Numpy array, which is created of float 32 data type. So it's very simple to convert a PyTorch tensor to a Numpy array. Simply use .numpy as it is on the tensor, and same also it is very easy to convert the Numpy array back to the PyTorch tensor. That is also very easy. So you have to use this from Numpy. So in this case we want to convert the Numpy array in the last step which we have created. This is points NP, and we want to convert to the torch tensor. So simply use from Numpy, this statement, this method called. Okay, again we are printing the tensor which is the type, tensor type also. Let's see what is the tensor type. Okay, again the tensor is created 3x2, and the important is that the data type is also float 32. That is very important. Okay, so we have seen that it is very easy to create, basically to convert a PyTorch tensor to a Numpy array, and that is using the .numpy, and also doing the reverse, the Numpy array into PyTorch tensor using from Numpy method. All these operations which I have shown here, it's on CPU. Okay, now how to move a tensor, PyTorch tensor, from CPU to GPU. Now because we are using GPU in this notebook, okay, so this is very easy. You can use .2 and the device CUDA 0. Here I am using the because there can be multiple GPUs available, so I am using the CUDA 0 first. This is the CUDA. This is an NVIDIA GPU which is available here. So just execute this cell. Okay, so here you can see the tensor now is on device CUDA 0. and the tensor data type is also float 32. Now we want to see how if we can perform the same operations which we have performed earlier, like to convert a PyTorch tensor to Numpy array. Can we do this on GPU? Okay, let's see. Again, this is the Numpy method which we have used earlier for converting torch tensors to Numpy array. Now this here the tensor is the points underscore GPU. So I'm just using this now on this particular tensor on GPU. Okay, so now it is giving error. Okay, what is the error? Can't convert to the 0 device type tensor to Numpy. So first we have to use tensor.cpu to copy the tensor to the host memory first. So first we have to copy this tensor from GPU to the CPU. Only then we can do this operation, because Numpy basically does not support GPUs, right? So in the next step we will be doing the same thing again, but by first copying the tensor to CPU. So right now this is the way you just like in the previous step you have used .2 and use device to the 0. This is a shorthand notation just to use CPU.cpu, and this way you can move the tensor from GPU to the CPU. Now this is the first step which I am doing this operation. Then I am printing the result of this tensor operation. In the second step I will be changing the tensor to the Numpy array, right, and then printing and checking the data type. Okay, in this time there should not be any error. Okay, so here what I have done, this is the tensor on the CPU, and again this we have converted into Numpy array and the data type float 32. So in the basically we have seen that it is very easy to convert a Numpy basically a PyTorch tensor to Numpy and vice versa. And second thing, it's very easy also to move basically a PyTorch tensor from CPU to GPU to take advantage of GPUs. But the point here I want to make is that if we are converting this tensor to Numpy array, that cannot be done on the CPU. There are other ways by which we can take advantage of GPUs when we are doing our calculations with Numpy arrays. But here we have seen that simply by using Numpy array we cannot convert our tensors on which is live on GPU to the Numpy array. First we have to copy the tensor from GPU to the CPU memory, and then we can perform the operation of converting PyTorch tensors to the Numpy array. So I hope these things are clear to everyone. And if you like this small session, then please like this video and also subscribe my channel. Thank you.